We're live. I'm here with Mo Zubair. I'm hoping this will be more successful than the last interview we tried to do, Mo.
Yeah, it should be. I've got. I'm not on the motorway, and I've got Wi-Fi this time.
So today we're here to talk about your title fight on Golden Ticket Fight Promotions next weekend. I'm buzzing to see you back out there. Taking on a really great fighter in Daniel Bainbridge. He's 6-2 from a good gym, fish tank. Tell me about the fight.
Right, I'm looking forward to it. Obviously, I've got respect for Andrew Fisher as a veteran of the game.
Yeah.
So I know that he's not slouch like the rest of the guys I fought. I'm just looking forward to it. I know this fight is gonna be a war, and I can't wait, man. I'm like, oh, I want to go now.
You look like you're buzzing for it.
Yeah, I can't wait, man. I've worked my ass off this fight camp. Like I've pushed to the next level boundaries. Like I go to Gracie Jiu Jitsu now as well under Tom
Mm.
Breacher, as well as Team Renegade, and I'm getting some unreal rounds up there. Like the guys are just twisting me up, and I'm like, yo, this is unreal, man. Like when it comes to the fight, I just can't wait to let go.
Do you train in a gi there as well, or do you only do no gi?
Nah, I just do no gi, fuck gi. I like my hands. You see when you have gi, your hands are like
Fingers
all
all
mashed and
bent and
yeah.
yeah.
Well, you train gi on it?
Both, yeah, but it does
No, I
really,
ain't a
really
fan of
hurt your
gi.
fingers. Those grips are not very kind. So the last time we spoke, you were in the car. You was on your way to Cage Warriors Academy Southeast, and you'd taken a fight on 6 hours' notice, I think, which
Yeah, yeah.
like I mean, it's cool anyway. Like a lot of people say they will do that, but there's very few people who actually will. And you were like literally having to travel from Birmingham to Colchester. Had to get your corner together to come with you. You'd been out of the cage for like 16 months at this time.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, what made you take it? You're also on a bit of a skid, so your next fight is probably majorly important to you to get the W. Like, what made you do something that crazy?
Take risks and prosper. No, I'm joking. Um, what it was, um, I'd always wanted to fight on Caterers Academy, and like I've been training in the gym. I was like, yeah, I feel good and whatnot. I was meant to have a fight, but I had like two guys turn me down. I was like, oh, but I'm always in the gym anyway. I'm always in shape. So I remember I seen that the night before. I sent it to my manager. I says, yo, message Jack. And then like 9 in the morning, my manager rang me saying, "Oh, Jack's saying if you can get to Colchester for like I think it's like 2 o'clock or something, or
Yeah.
half 1, you can fight." I was like, I ain't gonna get there for then. I'll probably get there for about 3 or 3. So the message Jack says, "Yeah, no problem, come down." Went
So
down there.
did they just
Yeah,
change the fight order? What did they like? How did they make sure that you were going to be there in time?
yeah. They moved me a few fights, so I'd get there in time.
Oh, that's awesome. And it's also really good for Lee Turner, who like would have been out of, like not able to fight. Obviously, you got the W. He had less experience, but in some
Yeah.
ways, I think that makes it harder. You had nothing to look at. You just had to like go in there and do your thing.
Yeah, it was kind of fun, but then at the same time in the third round when I come back to the corner, I was like, "Ah, my legs, I can't feel my legs. I can't feel my legs." I was like, wow. But yeah, man, it was a good experience. I've always wanted to fight on Cager's Academy, and
It's a great
Lee,
show,
I'm
isn't
sorry that
it?
Lee, I'm sorry I ruined your weekend.
Oh,
So
no,
yeah,
it's an amazing show. Like, I just
yeah,
think
it's wicked.
it's really well run. The fighters are so well looked after. The production's great. As a fan, like it's moving quickly. The runners are amazing at making sure that it goes like clockwork, and it's
Yeah, it's
just
just
my
like when I
favorite
fought
show.
on Cager's 112. It just felt exactly the same. I remember saying to one of my cornermen, "Yo, this show, like looking around, saying this show is like one of. I think this is the actual best amateur show that I've fought on. Like, everything was just spot on.
Yeah.
No complaints or nothing. Like it was wicked, man.
So not to look past this fight, but will we see you back on Cage Warriors Academy show soon?
Yeah, definitely will. 100% you'll see me on there in April.
Oh, that's gonna be exciting. I know you wanna come for that belt as well. Like, what are you thinking? Like, you're bantamweight for this fight. Are you staying at bantamweight? We know you fought at flyweight before.
Um, I don't actually know, you know. I actually don't know because coming into fight week now. It's fight week now, isn't it? Is it fight week?
Yeah. Yeah, you're
Yeah, so
fighting on Saturday.
yeah, so coming into fight week now. I've got quite a bit to lose, and I was like, wow, I didn't expect to have this much to lose. So we'll have to see.
So how's the weight cut gonna go? Like, what do you normally do? Do you normally diet right down and then only lose a few pounds?
So throughout the whole 6 weeks, I diet like I don't eat a cheat meal or nothing in camp, not even a
Mhm.
chocolate or anything, fizzy pop, nothing. Um, so I'll start water loading today. Paul Reed's gonna call me later on, and we're gonna discuss the plan. And cut carbs, the water load, cut carbs, see what my weight is the Thursday morning, and then probably hit the sauna Friday if I need to, which I
Have
don't
you
really
worked
wanna.
No. Have you worked with Paul Reed before?
Yeah, I think this is my since my fight on Caterers, so I fought on Caterers. After that, I've worked with him ever since. So what? It's been like 4 fights with him, or yeah,
Yeah,
four
I
fights I
love
think.
how he's helping fighters with their weight cuts and, like, trying to keep them safe and stuff. I think he's doing great work.
Yeah, he's wicked, man. Shout out to Paul. Like, he's the best in the game. Everything, strength conditioning, nutrition, weight cuts, everything. He's the man.
Yeah, yeah, he is ahead of the curve in what he's doing, and it's really great to see him helping the amateurs because it's bad enough cutting weight as a pro, but, like, when you're an amateur, it's something that, like, a lot of people are worried about, and
Yeah,
he does help to make it safer. So, you're hoping that you won't need to do sauna or baths at all?
yeah. I'm hoping,
Fingers
I
crossed,
think,
fingers crossed,
yeah,
right?
fingers crossed. Might have to do a little jog around the block or something. But
And it's championship weight, there's not even any allowance.
oh no, thanks for reminding me.
Sorry. So is it day before weigh-ins?
Yeah, yeah, they're full weighing.
Brilliant. Well, it must be a really cool vibe in the gym at the moment as well, because you've obviously got that UFC belt at Team
Yeah,
Renegade. Your teammates went 3 out of 3 on Cage Warriors last Sunday. Like, it just
yeah,
must be a really good vibe. Jai Herbert won his last UFC fight. You've got Arnold Allen training up there when he's in camp.
yeah.
Tell me what it's like. No wonder you're excited.
It's wicked, you know. The vibes in the gym are wicked. Like, step into the gym in the morning. One like tomorrow morning, it's Leon session. It's packed, always packed. As soon as you step on the mat, you'll just see guys like Arnold, Fabian Edwards, Joy Herbert, the Figlak brothers have been coming down. Ian Gary's been coming down. So
Amazing.
many guys have been coming down. Like literally every time you step onto the mat, you look, you see a new high level pro coming down to train and that, and it's proper inspiring and wicked, man. Like I don't think you'll find a higher level mat in the UK full of talent like that.
It's so cool. I mean, I'm sure I'm forgetting a ton of people that are doing well there at the moment. There's just so many. Um, and yeah, things like that don't happen by accident. Like there's got to be a lot of good work going on. So tell me, what's the plan for you? Like you're going after a belt now. You want to go after one on Cage Royce Academy. Tell me what the long term plan is.
PFL million.
Why not, right?
PFL million. That's what I want, man. Like the other day we were sparring and we've got Anthony Joshua's coach, Joby. He does a lot of work with Joy. And he comes down and he runs our sparring sessions. And when we're jogging around, he's just asking everyone what's your goal? And like people are saying different things. And he's gone, well, what's your goal? And I said, PFL million. And he's like, yeah, man, that is wicked.
Well, we've just seen this weekend Brendan pick up the million and Stevie Ray come so bloody close. Like
Yeah,
it's I think it's so important to have people from, like, I know they're not from the same areas as us necessarily, but like, from the UK.
yeah,
That's
it's
that's
inspiring.
now like our third UK champion, and it's, I don't know, it's I find it amazing. I'm just buzzing off the whole thing.
Yeah, it's wicked, man.
What
Wicked.
did you think
PFL,
of
the setup
Brendan's
is
fight?
amazing. Wicked, like, yo, that knockout, bang. Second
I
round,
know.
wasn't it? It was second round.
No, I think it was later than that. I think it was
Was it
later than
second?
that. But
Yeah.
and Bubba, I've seen like Bubba destroy people before. Like he's called bad man for a reason. Like
Yeah.
not many people can do that to him. Like that was unreal. And what about? Tell me about your teammates that were on Cage Warriors Unplugged last weekend. Like that was, I got to speak to all of them. That was pretty cool as well.
Yeah, that was wicked, man. Milton, Mush, and Matty.
Yeah,
Wicked. Milton's head kick and Mush's overhand right. Ooh.
I know. And Matty
Smoke.
continuing, even though he had like his thumb dislocated or
Yeah,
whatever.
that's disgusting. Like you could see the bone. You could see the bone. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, it was pretty grim. And I think he did it pretty early on in the fight as well.
Yeah, I thought he done it when he was hammer fisting the guy in the finish, but he said to me, nah, he done it in like the first round or something.
Yeah, I think you could tell in the last like little flurry, you could kind of tell that he didn't want to use it, like, or
Yeah,
he
yeah.
wasn't hitting as hard with it. So I think, yeah, it definitely happened earlier on, and he was kind of fiddling with his glove a bit as well. But I love when people are just like, well, I need to find another way to win this then.
Yeah.
Amazing. So I saw on your social media that Monday is the last day for people to get tickets off you, right? Or is it today? You're sending them back tomorrow.
Yeah, yeah, send them back tomorrow.
So people need to get on you today if they want a ticket.
Yeah, everyone, all my people, they're all last minute, man. Like someone even said to me, "Oh, we'll just get it on the day." I'm saying you can't get it off me on the day, like
Oh,
you
that's
can't do
really
that.
fun. Do you know what fighters love? Is spending the whole of fight week worrying about getting money off people, somehow meeting them to give them tickets. It's just
No
you've got nothing
stress.
else to think about on fight week, have you, Mo?
Literally nothing. Nothing's all right.
Just going to the toilet 400 times because you're waterloading.
Yeah, exactly.
No, get them off him today, people. Everyone's last minute, but it's not fun for the fighters. Get him off him today and make sure that he's getting your commission money and he's getting your support. Tell me where it is, Mo. I don't even know where it's on.
Wolverhampton, so down the road.
Not even
But
far for your massive then.
no, it's about 15 minutes down the road. 20
There's
minutes.
no excuses, people. Make sure you're there to give him your full support.
Yeah, no excuses.
And this is another great show, isn't it? Golden Ticket.
Yeah, there's loads of us from Team Renegade on there. Loads
How
of us.
many?
Sure. It's got to be what, about 5, 6 of us. So it's quite a lot.
And you're expecting a clean sweep.
Yeah, hopefully that's the goal anyway. Clean
Right.
sweep to finish off the year.
Stoneboy's got a question for you. Mo, how do you keep motivated to train, especially during camps?
Thinking about my opponent, thinking about my opponents and he ain't working harder than me. He ain't working harder than me.
Does that give you confidence on the day to know that you've just put like every minute and every bit of effort that you possibly can, and to kind of know that you've done more than anyone else you can be facing?
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Yeah. But then you also like there's a danger of overtraining because I think people think they don't want to miss a session because their opponent
Yeah.
might not be missing it. Like Bisping always says, it takes a confident man to have a rest day. Do you feel like you're a smart trainer as well as a hard trainer.
Yeah, because I'll always speak to Paul Reed, and if I tell him I'm feeling a certain way, like have the day off, you're overtraining, and he'll go mad at me. So I trust Paul, so I listen to him.
Yeah. And I'm wondering if your weights may be a little higher going into fight week this time because of your S&C and all the stuff you're doing on that front. You've probably built a lot of muscle.
Two hench as always.
This is the thing. It's all good until it's fight week and you've got to cut the pounds.
Nah, it'd be all right. But I think maybe it's because I ain't fought in a year and a half as well, and I've been I was blasting out the S&C at one point because I've had a few injuries, and like S&C was all I could do. So, but yeah, man,
Yeah.
I feel good, feel strong, explosive, fast. So yeah,
I'm really excited for you. It's going to be a great show next weekend. It always is a great show, a great card. I'm really looking forward to seeing you back in there, and I just want to wish you all the very best of skill with your bantamweight title fight.
thank you, thank you. Whose t-shirt's that in the background? The
This
UFC one.
I've got two there. One's Arnold Allen and one's Corey McKenna.
That's kind of cool. What happened to the Diaz picture? Threw it away.
No, I got it just over
Oh,
here. It's just I've moved seats and I've had to move everything round, but
famous Diaz picture.
he's still here. Stoom says always great to see Mo out there. Win or lose, he puts everything into it. I think your passion just shines through in every fight.
Yeah, man, I'm a real fighter. They don't make them like me no more. They don't make them like me no more.
When you were on like a losing streak, did you ever have any doubt, or were you just so focused and knew that you were going to turn it around?
No, I did. To tell the truth, I did. There's times where I wouldn't. Normally, I'm in the gym every day, twice a day. I think on one of them losing skids, I don't think I went to the gym for a while. I just I didn't know what to do. Always had Paul Reed around me and Carl Messon giving me full support, and they're the guys that were getting me back in the gym.
Yeah.
When you're fighting high level guys, is can't really it's not really like anything to be to. If I was losing to cans, then that
Yeah.
is yeah, then there's somewhat worrying going on. But when I'm losing to guys like Luke Riley,
I know. I was going to
like
say, like, Luke Riley's the one that jumps out. Like,
yeah,
that guy is just like next level. And look what he's doing in Cage Warriors at the moment. Like,
yeah, he's killing everyone.
yeah, but I think your amateur career is the time to accept anyone, like
Yeah,
any,
yeah,
any fight, and just really test yourself and know where you are and know when you're improving. And I don't think there's anything to worry about there. Stoom says there'll be a Mo shirt up there soon.
thank you.
100% Stoom.
One day.
But if you can see, there is like a space for one more next to it. So
do,
I'm
you,
just
do you want my golden ticket one?
get it. Make sure you sign it for me, and
Sign
I'll get it framed. Well, we wish you all the very best here from everyone at MMA UK, and can't wait to see you in action next weekend. Is there a pay-per-view link for this as well for anyone who's too far away to come?
Yeah, yeah. There's a pay-per-view link. If you go on the golden ticket page, there'll be one there.
Brilliant. Okay, I will make sure that we post that under the interview as well. Mo, thanks so much for your time. It's brilliant to see you as ever.
Thank you.
Have a good fight week. Take care of yourself.
Thank you. You too.